Welcome to Key West.
So you guys, we are in Key West, and we are going to take you on an inside look of Fantasy Fest.
Fantasy Fest 2021. Last year, it was actually canceled. This year is the first year it's back unofficially, but we're here.
Is it still a wild party? We're about to find out.
We're at Mallory Square, which is all the way on one side of Duval Street. And what we're gonna do tonight is walk all the way down from this side to the other side of Duval Street to see all the craziness. But Mallory Square right now is where everyone comes to watch the sunset. And you can see behind us, there are already people gathering. We're about an hour and a half before sunset. So yeah, people definitely take sunsets very seriously out here in Key West.
They are very bright, very orange. You might even want to have a drink with you because this is Relaxation Central.
What's your name? All you have to do is watch. Just by waving my hand over it. Okay, I'll do it again.
He's good.
You like that?
We are starting here and making our way.
Good to see you, Sarah.
Thank you so much.
See you, sir.
Thank you.
You bring your daughter out again one time.
We're on our way to Duval Street. First stop would be Pepe's. Now this is where you can do dancing to live music that is here every night. During Fantasy Fest, it's a little quiet because the party's down in Duval. So let's head on that way.
Key West definitely has a New Orleans feel. Everywhere we look, there's music, you can see people dancing, and of course, there's a lot of drinking.
Got my first beads of the night. And we're getting whistles and some beads. Guys, the Garden of Eden is a secret, no, not so secret, but it's kind of a wild bar on top of the bowl, clothing optional. I think we'll pass tonight.
There is so much body paint here. I can't imagine wearing something like that. Like what that would feel like. From what we've heard, you have to really wash it off. Otherwise, it'll just stay on you and ruin your sheets.
We're gonna see a lot of body painting tonight. Like as the week goes on for Fantasy Fest, more and more people get them. So we're gonna go talk to some people who do the body painting and see what their experience is like, and hey, this is the place to do it. I saw you getting painted last night. Oh, that's so awesome.
Yep, and then I'm gonna get some more done before the contest tonight.
So if you want to get body painted, you can actually come right off of the sidewalk and get body painted right behind us. They'll do a full body painting, just the top, or maybe a little bit of it on your face. Pretty interesting stuff.
There's some body painting going on right back there. I can't wait to see it. Well, I'm sure we'll see them around. And there's plenty of it, so let's keep going. Hey, Bonnie. I thought you might be here. You remember Bonnie, our friend from previous Key West episodes? We're excited to visit with her again this week. She is our superhero in sharing with us all the best Key West tips. We found our friend Bonnie at the Grand.
Tuna tartare and a cheese plate, and I can see everybody on the street. Fantastic.
That's awesome.
Nice to see
Stopping
you.
in.
Well, we're here on a Thursday night. Apparently, it is toga night and also 80s.
Not to mention the Key West Rooster.
That's right. Lots of people get around here on scooters and bikes. It is a popular way of getting around because otherwise you're walking all over the place.
I found my family. Rawr.
Alcohol base lasts longer. If it's water based, then that means it'll sweat off.
That's
How
amazing.
long did this take?
A little less than 2 hours. Yeah, it'll hold up pretty well if you don't rub on it a lot. I mean, it's waterproof. I mean, you can,
Wow.
That's amazing. I love the hat too.
The first togas of the night that we've seen.
Really?
Yeah. It's also toga night, so we should actually see a lot of togas, but those were the first ones tonight.
Wow, there's some amazing paint jobs that I gotta go take a picture with. That was quite a paint job, and I'm blushing a little bit. We should get painted. I can only imagine what we would get together. What do you guys think that we should get painted on next Fantasy Fest? So when you're in Key West and you're attending Fantasy Fest, you might want to drink, but sometimes the drinks are like $13. We found the cheapest place with really cheap beer. It's actually an ice cream shop that has coffee, and the beer is only $2, but it's only until 9 o'clock. $2 beer. Are you ready for this? We're back again. All right, got our $2 beer. I think we're ready for Fantasy Fest.
Since it is the unofficial Fantasy Fest this year, there aren't the big parades at the end, the parades in the middle, but there's still plenty going on. In other years, you should actually expect way more than Duval. It spreads out into Mallory Square, it spreads out onto the beaches.
One amazing thing, when you're in Key West, we had no idea until we actually came and experienced it, but you can drink in the streets. It's actually illegal. Walking around on the sidewalk with a beer in your hand, right by a cop, pretty amazing feeling. This place is so liberating and free.
This bar is always busy, and it's got the best view because at night, in front of this bar, there is so much partying going on. They're even gonna close these streets in probably another hour to hour and a half. So right now, it's still very calm.
This is before they close down the street. And then after.
There's live music everywhere here in Key West, everywhere. I glow.
I think I'm glowing. What do you want to do next?
Starting to get a little crazier.
Oh boy.
But before it gets way too crazy, we're actually gonna go check out Pepe's. That's where we started. There just might be live music now, so might as well get a little dancing. It's getting dark, which means it's time to turn on my tutu. Do you know how many times people have been taking pictures and videoing Paul? His mohawk is awesome.
Oh man, I'm getting all kinds of inappropriate comments about my hair. Oh,
I think I do hear the music.
we just might get some dancing in yet. We love Pepe's.
So much fun. That's always a blast.
Such good music. We just got a text from our friend Bonnie. She's coming to join us at Pepe's, but we are starting to overheat from all of this dancing.
I thought I saw an ice cream place just around the corner. This one said something about fruit ice cream. I literally thought it was right here. It's called Gladiator's Ice Cream. They make everything actually from scratch. We asked, no corn syrup, none of the artificial stuff, and a lot of it is dairy-free. And I'm thirsty. I can't wait, so we got a lemonade.
They make lemonade 4 times a day to make sure it's fresh, and it's from real lemons. How about that?
So I'm excited because Bonnie is coming to join us for more dancing, and I am parched. It's hot here, very hot.
Which flavors did you get?
A lemon for me, and you picked orange. Look how good that looks. Whoa.
Really
Oh.
sweet, really tangy, delicious.
Cada rato la llamaba, por ella preguntaba, muchas veces fastidiaba sin motivo la.
What a night of dancing. I think after that we need a break, so we're gonna hit the party scene on the strip. All right, here we go. 1.
fun here.
Beautiful.
It's like a parade.
You guys look like identical twins.
Yeah, we do.
I think she's got more pictures than I do now.
You want some ice? It's hot out here.
Oh, that feels good.
It's supposed to feel like 92 degrees out here.
What do you think of that, Bonnie?
Interesting, Paul.
I like her jeans. Gotta get jeans just like those. One of a kind. Oh, yeah, I can see that. On the last day of Fantasy Fest, we were greeted by two Key West friends, iguanas and roosters.
And our favorite Key West treat. With a strong Cuban coffee to start the day, we were ready to experience the last day of Fantasy Fest.
It's awesome. I think it's like an unofficial parade today. The last day of unofficial Key West Fantasy Fest. Did you see that?
This is a wild party. Oh boy. Who knows what else we're gonna see. Saturday night in Key West. I want to be on that boat.
Hey, we did that!
After watching the sunset at Mallory Square on the last night of Fantasy Fest, we joined in a wild dance party at Pepe's. The locals got the party started, and the amazing fun energy kept going into the night. We have had an amazing time at Fantasy Fest. If you guys have liked this video, give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you
On the next one.
on the next Fantasy Fest.
Actually, we're staying in Key West a little bit longer and headed to the best Key West beach for some snorkeling. It's so beautiful and dreamy, you don't want to miss this one. See you next time.